Holiday break for Kent State right around the corner. Concerns of rising COVID cases in Portage County are leaving some worried. The recommendations from officials and how Kent State students are navigating.
And see how you can get your hands on some Christmas gifts at Kent State's own holiday art sale.
A vote on the debt ceiling, possibly on the way as Democrats end a Republican blockade. What is the vote looking like?
And New Year, New Hue, the unique tone being unveiled to add a splash of color to 2022.
This is TV2 News.
Good evening, Portage County, and thank you for joining us for the last Thursday newscast of the fall semester. I'm Troyano.
I'm Elias. Shingleton. We begin tonight with the ongoing effects of the COVID-19 pandemic in Portage County.
That's right, and as the case counts continue to rise in Kent and across Portage County, more people will travel to visit family for the holidays.
Our reporter Kennedy Gotham joins us now with more on how the Kent State is working to keep students safe during the winter months. Kennedy?
That's right, Eli. COVID numbers in Portage County are continuing to rise, and officials can tell you the best ways to stay safe from the coronavirus.
With the holiday season approaching, COVID-19 cases are on the rise.
We're not in a terribly good place right now. Following Thanksgiving,
A study done by the Portage County Combined General Health District shows a 28% increase from the dates of November 30th to December 6th, which follows the Thanksgiving holiday.
The majority of our cases are coming from the community. We can contribute that some to the holiday, but a lot of it is just people are at their end of doing the safe public health practices we've been preaching for a while. They just want to move on, but COVID is not ready to move on yet.
The health department in Portage County has all of their information about COVID-19 and ways to protect yourself and others on their website, along with testing locations and vaccination locations. University students will also be able to use these resources.
It's circulating in families. It's circulating in the K-12 school systems all over the county.
Only 30 to 40% of the COVID cases within Portage County come from Kent State University students.
So I plan on using one of the self-test kits that are offered through campus. I plan on staying safe and doing my part to make sure with the new Omicron variant and everything that's going about, we all just have to do our part to stay safe.
Some students who are vaccinated are not worried about going home for the holidays.
I don't, just because my family has all been vaccinated, and a lot of travel places and airlines and stuff are taking precautions to make sure that people are vaccinated or getting tested before they travel.
Michael says the best way for the community to help COVID numbers decrease.
It's going to be staying away, social distancing. If we know that you're around somebody that was not vaccinated or is sick, it's getting COVID tested if you think that you are ill, and of course it's getting vaccinated.
The university may send out an email similar to the one we saw before Thanksgiving break, which listed times and dates COVID testing would be available. From the Franklin Hall studio, I'm Kennedy Gotham.
Thank you for that report, Kennedy. Maine's governor activated as many as 75 members of the Maine National Guard on Wednesday to help expand capacity at healthcare facilities. Now, the state is dealing with a surge in COVID-19 with a record of 379 people hospitalized Wednesday with the virus. Governor Janet Mills said the Guard members will be used in non-clinical support roles, which will include supporting nursing facilities and helping to administer treatments to prevent serious illness from the virus and keep patients out of critical care. Mills and other state officials said that this strategy will free up hospital beds. And the FDA authorized the PFIZER booster vaccine to ages 16 and 17 Thursday. This is the first COVID-19 vaccine booster authorized for this age category in the United States, meaning about 2.6 million U.S. teens in this age group are now eligible for boosters. This comes after the Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla says the new variant may require fourth vaccine dose that may be coming earlier than the expected 12 months. And a new study found that conducting a lottery to encourage people to get vaccinated against COVID-19 will generally work. Researchers looked at data from March to July in 11 states that were offering prizes of at least $1 million, which does include Ohio. The average daily rate of vaccination for all of the states combined increased 23%. But data was not consistent across all states, which include Arkansas, Kentucky, West Virginia, not seeing an increase. Now, the study authors say several factors could have contributed to the discrepancies, including politics and socioeconomic differences.
Welcome to your Thursday night weather report. I'm Rachel Gross. Let's take a look at Kent. Right now we're seeing temperatures of around 35 degrees. Feels closer to 37 as we're seeing that humidity up around 70%. There is a little bit of wind right now at 4 miles per hour, but other than that, it's looking to be a nice night. We might see some flurries here and there, but as we look across the entire northeast Ohio, everything's looking pretty calm right now. Temperatures in the high 30s, nothing too drastic or out of the ordinary here. And then going into tonight, like I said, there is that potential for flurries going into this evening. Otherwise, it'll be mostly cloudy and pretty breezy with with winds around 9 to 16 miles per hour. And luckily that temperature, 35 degrees, seems to be the low that we're gonna go tonight. But like I said, those winds are gonna be pretty much up there. And as you can see, we're looking at a hazardous weather outlook across all of northern Ohio right now, all the way past Sandusky and even up into northern Pennsylvania as well a little bit. Those high winds are going to be coming back this weekend, as well as heavy rain possible Friday night to Saturday morning with this hazardous weather outlook. Now that's all I have for right now, but stay tuned for your full weekend weather in just a couple of minutes. Back to you, Shane and Eli.
Thank you, Rachel. If you're looking for some last-minute holiday gifts, look no further, because Kent State School of Art is hosting a holiday art sale.
That's right. Baylee Sweitzer has more information on the event and how its organizers are handling the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Hi, Baylee.
Kent State School of Art is bringing back their second holiday art sale after canceling the event last year due to COVID-19.
2 years ago, before COVID hit, they did their first holiday sale and they intended to make it annual. And then during COVID, they decided it just wasn't in the cards.
Yeah, it was really a bummer because I know, like, me and a lot of my friends, we shop small for the holidays. So this is like a really easy way to buy local artists stuff and stuff like that. So I know for a lot of people it's a bummer to not have it.
The event is a group sale between clubs in the School of Art. The clubs are selling a variety of handmade items and gifts ranging from functional cups, garments, and jewelry to art prints, ornaments, and home decor. Members say that although club participation is less than before, customer turnout is just as high as the first time.
They're really happy with the turnout. We've definitely been keeping track just today, and we've gotten a really good foot traffic pattern. People are selling things like fairly quick.
Many club members were surprised about customer turnout this year compared to 2019.
It was a 50-50. We're still not really in the clear yet, pandemic-wise, so it really was, this is gonna be good, is it gonna be bad, or is it gonna just be average? And as of right now, they're really saying that it's turning out really good.
When we first opened this morning, it was so many people at once, and I know it's been all over social media, and a lot of people I know were looking forward to coming, so the turnout has been pretty much the same.
Members hold this event to show off and sell their work and raise funds for their clubs.
A lot of our funds that we're raising at this event go towards later conferences that we're trying to go to, so we're just really trying to raise money for that.
The event is continuing on Friday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. in the Center for Visual Arts Gallery. For TV2 News, I'm Baylee Sweitzer.
Thank you, Baylee. Goodwill will slowly start to reopen its doors Thursday after a series of threats were made to the store. The company said the threat appeared to be towards only the location in Starkey County. All 22 Northeast Ohio stores and 5 donation centers were closed on Wednesday as the organization worked with police and the FBI. Goodwill said it has not received any other threats since Tuesday evening, and the Stark County locations are expected to be open Friday.
A bill legalizing sports betting for Ohioans over the age of 21 is now headed to Governor Mike DeWine to be signed. House Bill 29 passed the Ohio House and Senate Wednesday after nearly 3 years of debate on the issue. The new bill creates 3 classes of betting establishments, including mobile, brick and mortar, and bar kiosks. The number of establishments each county will be capped according to its population. The tax revenue from the betting will be used to fund schools and gambling problem support programs across the state.
650 migrants died by crossing the U.S. and Mexico border in 2021. TV2's Raygene English takes a closer look at these statistics.
And South American country has taken a large stride in the pursuit of marriage equality, when the law will take effect when TV2 News returns.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason. Because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
We still have a few more steps to take before we completely resolve this matter, but I'm optimistic that after today's vote, we'll be on a glide path to avoid a catastrophic default.
The Senate voted today to advance a bill that aims to allow Democrats to raise the federal debt ceiling without the Republican votes currently needed. The Senate may vote to formally approve the measure tonight or Friday at the latest.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has warned that the federal government could default on its debt as early as December 15th, which would cause financial disaster. Despite disagreeing on the method to avert the financial crisis, Republicans and Democrats have arrived at a one-time agreement to allow Democrats to raise the debt ceiling without Republican approval. And the head of Instagram, Adam Mosier, testified Wednesday in front of a bipartisan congressional panel. The lawmakers accused Mosier and Instagram of not doing enough to protect young users on the platform. Instagram has come under scrutiny in recent months following the release of internal documents by Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen. The platform announced new safety measures Tuesday to protect children, including a take-a-break function that tracks user screen time.
Welcome back to your Thursday night weather report. As we take a look at tomorrow, it looks mostly cloudy throughout the day. 39 degrees to start your day at 8 a.m., but then by noon it will get up to around 44 degrees. Remain mostly cloudy throughout the day, but then getting into your 5 p.m. hour, that's when those showers are going to kick in. 46 degrees as your high for tomorrow, and that rain is unfortunately going to continue into the evening tomorrow with evening showers and even a thunderstorm possible late, and the low of 45 degrees in the evening. And as you can see, those winds going to be up around 12 to 28 miles per hour. That's where that hazardous weather outlook is coming into play, and those high winds are going to stick around for mostly the next couple of days as well. And as we take a look into your 7-day forecast, you notice those temperatures are pretty high for mid-December. So Saturday will be 60 degrees and the low of 30, which is a pretty steep drop off there. Luckily, things are going to start clearing up around Sunday. It will be sunny and clear for the day. Temperatures going back down around 40 degrees. But then as you get into your earlier days of next week as well, you can see those temperatures are going to go up again too into the low 50s on Wednesday, 54 degrees as your high. And those clouds are going to come back around Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, there is going to be a slight chance of rain, but nothing too drastic there. And that's all from me for this semester. I'm Rachel Gross. Have a great holiday, Portage County. I'll see you all later.
Thank you, Rachel. The late former Senator Bob Dole laid in state at the U.S. Capitol on Thursday as the nation honored him. Dole passed away Sunday in his sleep at the age of 98. And Dole's wife, Elizabeth, and daughter, Robin, were escorted by service members and lawmakers for the arrival of Dole's casket. The ceremony included remarks from President Joe Biden, who worked alongside Dole in the Senate for more than 20 years.
We recognize Senator Dole among the pantheon of patriots, honoring his duty. He always talked about his duty to our nation with courage, dignity, and integrity.
Well, from Europe to South America, this week has been busy on the world stage. TV2's Raygene English joins us now with more details in today's World Roundup. Hi, Raygene.
Hi, Eli. For tonight's World Roundup, let's make our way into the recent increase in migrant deaths this year alone. At least 650 migrants died this year crossing into the U.S. at its southern border. According to the International Organization for Migration, currently the agency did not give a reason for the deaths. This is the highest number of deaths in 1 year since documentation started in 2014. The agency notes the arrests of migrants along the U.S.-Mexico border were also high in 2021, even during the months when numbers typically drop. If Russia opts for an invasion, Ukraine's generals say they would have no hope of repelling it without a major infusion of military help from the West. On the 30th anniversary of the founding of Ukraine's armed forces, President Volodymyr Zelensky announced with great fanfare the delivery of new tanks, armored vehicles, ships to frontline units engaged in fighting Russian forces, Kremlin-backed up separatists. Chile's President Sebastián Piñera signed the Equal Marriage Bill into law today. It will take effect 90 days after its publication. Chile's Congress passed the bill on Tuesday 82-20 with 2 abstentions. The bill gives same-sex couples the same rights as any other couple, like marriage and adoption. That's all I have for you tonight for your World Roundup. Reporting for TV2 News, I'm Raygene English.
The 2022 color of the year is not so fast, Portage County. You'll have to wait, but I will give you a hint. The name of the color is someone from one of my favorite artists, Little Mix.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the-right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
It's a big responsibility.
Oh, it's huge. I know, it's huge.
And the salary.
Oh my god, yes.
Right?
I mean, like, I was about to move in with my parents, and right before, yeah, so this saved me.
I really believe in you, you know?
Thank you. It's nice to hear that from someone.
These are cool. Did you, what did you?
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Welcome back to TV2 News. My name is Matt Franos, here with tonight's sports. The Kent State women's basketball team took down Duquesne last night, 71-66. The Flashes knocked down 11 three-pointers in the win, and junior Katie Shoemate led the team with 21 points. Kent moves to 7-1 on the season and will play again on Saturday against Clarion. Here's what Coach Todd Starkey had to say after the game.
fight for us. It was a very physical game, but I'm really proud of the way that we fought. It's 2 games in a row. We weren't playing necessarily our best and found ways to win, and that's what you got to do throughout the season. So really proud of the team, proud of these 2, played phenomenal basketball. Casey was going off in the first half. Katie hit some huge threes for us as well, and made some big plays. So it was definitely a team effort. We needed contributions from a lot of different people.
And the Kent State men's basketball team will host Detroit Mercy tonight at 7. Kent is 4-3 on the season, and they're looking to bounce back from a loss against Towson on Monday. Sincere Carey leads the team with 16 points a game as he'll look to continue his great play tonight. After this game, Kent will head to Morgantown on Sunday to play West Virginia. And the Cavs hosted the #2 team in the East Chicago Bulls last night. We'll start things off with Lauri Markkanen on the slip screen for the slam. Then in the second quarter, Ricky Rubio drives, but he's rejected by Vucevic, and Lonzo Ball throws down the alley-oop on the other end. Zach LaVine comes right back on the drive, but Evan Mobley sends it back, and Isaac Okoro takes it all the way for the tough layup on the other end. Then late in the second quarter, Vucevic misses the post hook, but the dunk contest champion Derek Jones puts it back with authority. In the third quarter, Darius Garland comes off the screen and spins back for the fadeaway jumper. Then Garland again takes it himself for back-to-back buckets to extend the lead for the Cavs. And late in the third quarter, Rubio finds Kevin Love with a hand-down, man-down 3-ball to put the game away. And the Cavs win 115-92 to move to 14-12 as Garland led the way with 24 points. Pittsburgh Steelers face off against the Minnesota Vikings on Thursday Night Football. The Steelers are coming off a win against the Ravens while the Vikings just gave the Lions their first win. The Vikings will be without Adam Thielen, but Dalvin Cook should be back, barring any pregame issues. It should be a good game between 2 teams fighting to get into the playoffs. Let's take a look at my pick. Tonight I'm taking the Vikings 27-24. The Vikings are coming off a bad loss, and they want to prove that they are still a playoff team. Kirk Cousins has had another solid year at quarterback, and I think he will play well alongside Justin Jefferson. The Steelers played bad offensively against the Ravens, and it will continue tonight. Both teams are good, but it will come down to the Vikings winning with a field goal. That's all for tonight's sports. Make sure to check out the men's basketball team at the Mack Center tonight at 7.
Thanks, Matt. Cookies, Cream, and Oak, the new creative wine flavor hitting the market this holiday season after this short break.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
All right, Portage County, let's see if you got my hint correct. For the first time, Pantone has mixed up a brand new hue for its color of the year. The official color of 2022 is Very PERI, a dynamic periwinkle blue with a violet-red undertone. You'll start seeing it in a range of Microsoft apps like PowerPoint, Teams, Windows, and in digital screensavers.
That's right. Since the year 2000, Pantone's team of design experts study trends in art and fashion to select a color that highlights top global trends. Very PERI is a color they say that symbolizes the future with a nod towards innovation and change. It's also a welcome departure from peak pandemic year 2021, which featured a considerably more drab ultimate gray. And Barefoot Wines and Oreo have teamed up to create a new cookie-flavored wine. The small batch wine is called Barefoot Oreo Thins Red Blend and includes the flavors of Oreo, cookies and cream with hints of oak. Fans can get their hands on a 750-milliliter bottle and a pack of Oreo Thins for around $25. The wine is available starting today and can be purchased on the Barefoot Wines website.
Something's coming to the silver screen. 60 years after the 1961 version of West Side Story won 10 Academy Awards, the musical is back with filmmaker Steven Spielberg taking charge. And with a boy like that, this film is said to be a big deal according to critics. CNN's David Daniel takes a peek at the new revival.
The first gringo boy who smiles at you.
I never seen you before. You're not Puerto Rican.
Is that okay?
God, I have to use my
Do you want to start World War III?
The new West Side Story still has the gang clashes between the Sharks and Jets, the forbidden love at first sight between Tony and Maria, and those memorable songs. The new generation of stars includes Rachel Zegler, a YouTube performer in her first professional role as Maria, Ansel Elgort as Tony, and Ariana DeBose as Anita, the role for which 60 years ago, Rita Moreno became the first Latina actress to win an Oscar.
You don't want to start maybe with "I'd like to take you out to coffee"?
Moreno returns in the new film's only new major role, Valentina, who counsels Tony as he woos Maria. But just as in the original film, the course of this love story never runs smooth.
Life matters even more than love.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Looks like an amazing one. Well, this is the final Thursday newscast for the fall 2021 semester, and as finals approach, 2 members of our Thursday team would like to share their senior goodbyes. So let's start with Grace. How are you doing, Grace?
I am having a lot of feelings right now. Thanks, Shane. So even before becoming a student at Kent State, I knew that TV2 was something that I wanted to be part of. Through internships, a global pandemic, exhaustion, and everything else that college brings, TV2 has been a constant in my life for the last 4.5 years. TV2 has pushed me out of my comfort zone and taught me to be a better communicator, a better leader, and a better teacher. I'm so grateful for everyone that I've worked alongside and all the fun we've had making these shows possible semester after semester. I know this is something I'm really going to miss.
If you don't know, I'm not only the weather anchor tonight, but I'm also the general manager here, and I graduate literally next Saturday, which is so scary. So this is my last time on TV2 News. This place has truly become a home to me over the past 3.5 years. And even though COVID has given me a really untraditional college experience, I'm still grateful for all of the memories I have and all the friends I made in TV2. I wouldn't be the person I am today without it. And I still have no idea what I'm doing after graduation, but no matter where I end up, I know I'll be prepared because of TV2. Thank you to my news director this semester, Chris Abreu, for being perfect at what you do, and I could have not done this semester without you. And I would not be where I am without Kyle Miller. He's genuinely been by my side every day for the past 2 years to help me with anything I need help with, even if it's just moral support. Thank you to everyone in this studio and control room right now. I will miss you all and this place so much. For the last time for TV2 News, I'm Rachel Gross.
And it was such an honor working with you, Rachel and Grace. Thank you for all the work you've done here. Well, that is all we have for you for this Thursday edition of TV2 News.
Be sure to keep up with us at Kent Wired on social and stick around for an hour-long special of the agenda at 9. For the last time this semester, I'm Elias Shingleton.
And I'm Shane Troyano. Have a great night, Portage County.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Hey, let's check out this park.
looks really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.